Okay, so let's talk about yarn weight and how that can impact your project. Now, I have here two chunky yarns, Jamesy Brett Marble Chunky and the Aldi Chunky yarn. I wanted to make a plushy cat out of some chunky yarn, so I worked up a leg in each of these yarns to see which one I preferred. Can you see there's a bit of an issue here? Can you see that size difference? That is ridiculous. How is that possible when I've used the same pattern and the same hook and the same weight of yarn? Well, it's very simply that not all thicknesses of yarn are the same. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you quite an easy way to check the yarn weight. So we're going to do wraps per inch. In fact, I'm going to start with this one, which is the Jamesy Brett Marble Chunky. And you want to measure how many wraps of yarn you can get in an inch. Now I've got a special ruler here that's got a gap that I can use. But if you haven't, you can just measure it on a ruler. So you just, how many wraps just sit nicely next to each other. If I do that like that, I get one more in. So if I count that, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wraps per inch for the Jamesy Brett Marble Chunky. Now if we move on to the Aldi yarn, I mean, without doing anything, you can see quite clearly the difference between them. But let's do the wraps per inch test and just check it. So I've got 1, 2, let's move that up a bit, 3, 4, 6, I would say that's 5 wraps per inch. So straight away much thicker, and that thickness change, even though these are both listed as chunky yarns, is what has led to this, which is crazy. So don't just think you can swap out like for like with yarn weight. You need to check how thick the yarn is, because there can be such a variation even between yarns of the same weight. Hope you found this useful.